What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Swindler's Den presents The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Here today for session 3 of this awesome show. I do say so myself now. But before we jump into it, we're on this beginning screen because I wanted to reintroduce the characters. This is something I wanted to do in session 2, but we had a shorter day, so I just wanted to jump right into the game. However, today I think we should reintroduce the players and your characters, give us a quick description of them, just for anybody just dropping in today. We'll start with Equa.
Hi, I'm Equa, and I play Jeb. Jeb's a gnome, and he's a druid, and he's got a slight obsession with fire. There's not really much else to Jeb, honestly.
All right, Zorag.
Hi, I'm TommieTaco, and I'm Zorag, a half-orc barbarian with a red mohawk, gray skin, and a loincloth. I really love my javelin, and I really love my great axe.
Valiada.
Do you want her full title or just a short one?
Full title. Let's do it.
All right. Hello, I am Sharp, or BakaZombie, and I play Valiada Takun, the daughter of the mountains, captain of the guards Vungald, and blacksmith of the Armor and Hammer Guild. She is a 7-foot, 2-inch tall half Goliath who loves her armor and her weapons.
Breaker of chains, mother of dragons.
And last but not least, we got Jack.
Hi everyone, I am Nyssa, or Zelda Nerd 1988. I play Captain Jack Sparrow, who is a human pirate that is technically right now classed as a fighter. She is standing at 5'5". She is 26 years old. She's got hazel eyes, honey tanned skin that's seen on most sailor folk, and weighs 137 pounds. And she loves to drink right now.
And measurements are...
Awesome. All right, so previously on Lost Mine of Phandelver, you guys had just finished dealing with some wolves where one was put down, but the other two you ended up managing to free, and they ran off into the woods happily ever after. The end. Don't worry, no wolves, no further wolves were harmed in the making of last session. You then chose, well, Jeb, upon seeing fire glowing above in a chute that went up about 30 feet, saw a little bit of fire glow up there, so he decided to climb on up and found the boss room, where a mighty bugbear by the name of Clarg was chilling by his campfire with his wolf. Oh wait, there were more wolves harmed in making of this.
And we harmed them.
That's oops, my
One
bad.
more.
Okay,
It died.
there was a wolf harmed, and I'm sorry. He ran into the mighty Clarg. Jeb whispered down, or attempted to whisper down to the group that there was enemies up here. Upon hearing that, Zorag climbed the shaft, and a battle ensued when they heard Jeb whispering.
I think you'll find it was when Zorag was coming out
No,
of...
that was totally me that caused that.
Yep.
I don't know.
I botched that
You
stuff.
hit it that wrong.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
up, people?
Jeb's very stealthy. I don't know what you're
Battle
talking about.
ensued, and Jack and Valiada both struggled to make it up the shaft to join the battle, except for in the nick of time, Valiada finally makes it up and finishes the foes while Zorag and Jeb lay unconscious. It was a very close call. I think you both had 2 death fails. And Valiada, thinking fast, fed Jeb a potion and stabilized Zorag using, we'll say mouth-to-mouth. I don't know. What did you do?
She called on the spirits.
She called on the
helped her
spirits
stabilize them.
and performed a medical check and stabilized Zorag. So all bodies still alive. Jack got into a little scuffle with some goblins on the stream. One fled, one was stabbed through the brain. Jack then met up with the group in Clark's cave, and they found some loot, and then made their way further into the cave looking for their friends Sildar and Gundren. When last we saw a old man, human male, was being hung over the side of a big cliff by a goblin who told them not to take another step. And that's where we will be beginning today's episode. So, let's, oh, I got the wrong screen up. Let's do this.
Hey, do I sound better, by the way? I just realized it was my laptop's mic that was picking up my voice before.
Yeah, you sound better. Just realized the audio didn't start playing by itself, which is weird. Yeah, I got it. All right. So, as you come down this corridor, or you can see another campfire with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, didn't count them first, 7 goblins huddled around it, and Yemek, or a goblin who has told you not to move any further, holding what a few of you know to be Sildar over the cliff. He says, not another step there, or your friend here gets it.
Seeing Sildar, can Valyada scan for any sign of Gundren?
Yeah, go ahead, roll me a perception check.
I pushed it, it didn't go. Hopefully, let's push again. There. Okay, first one's 15.
You don't see him. However, that cliff, if Gundren's further back in there, you wouldn't be able to see over it. The only reason you can see Sildar right now is he's like right on the edge. So he could be in here, but you don't see him.
Okay.
Yeah,
She'll
that's
hold
right.
herself back now.
None of y'all move. Not another step.
Jack will hold up the torch that she's holding, and her one hand empty. It's like, easy there, mate. Just calm down. She wants to look around the room to see if there is any specific weapons that any of the goblins might be holding that could be an immediate danger.
All the goblins seem to have a mishmash of rusty swords and daggers and bows. Some of them have them drawn, some of them don't. They don't look like they're getting closer to you to attack, but they're just as ready as you are for a fight. You know, and they seem like at any second something could happen that makes them go, but right now they're holding.
Alright, Jack is gonna try to go for negotiation. Like, now, seems that you fellows are the only ones left in the cave here, as we took down your buddies in the other room. If you want these two big strapping lad and lass here, I point at
Thank you,
point at
It's
Zorag
alright.
and
I don't need to get
Valyada.
buffed up like that.
You hear that? They said that they're saying that they killed Clog. I don't buy it.
Big
Would you like to look for
bugbear
yourself?
fella.
Yeah, that's the one.
Indicate to Valyada and Zorag, because I think did Zorag or Valyada take a
Well, you did.
memento?
Oh no, neither of them did.
The body is a little bit burned, so there's not the most proof in the world.
Well, you mates are more than welcome to come with us to the other room and take a look.
I don't think so. All right. How about if you killed Clog, you go get his head and you bring it back in here, right?
Ah, yes. I
Okay,
think
and I'll start running back.
Ah,
And I'm going to run back this
I'm
far.
gonna go with him.
all right. They
And
will
then-
go and retrieve the head, and we'll wait here to make sure you don't remove his head. That sound
Just-
fair?
I like you.
Thank you.
Just for the sake of it, what's left of him?
What was his the final blow to him was just volley to.
Well, he got set on fire before we left.
I think she crushed his head and then I set him on fire.
Yeah.
So there's not much of the body left.
Because I hit him with the flail, and then I slammed his body on the ground after realizing it wasn't the one I was looking for, and then we set him on fire.
Well, there's probably a burnt corpse,
Remnants.
and you could probably gather like some stuff, like chunks where, like, you know, if you pick up his hair, there's probably some chunks still on there, and
Okay, sure. I will go and collect some stuff and I will pull Zorag to the side and I will say, okay, so I've got an idea.
Oh,
And I
God.
will minor illusion a head of Clark and just hold it out. And I will say, do you think they would fall for this or should we just get the body?
Don't you think we should just get the damn body?
Well, there's not much left is my only gripe about it.
A freshly burned corpse is still a corpse.
Okay, we'll start with that, and if it doesn't work, we'll just head.
Alright, so
So
we're
we'll
gonna
go-
keep walking over here.
Yeah, we'll go and get the body.
I don't want to just like rip my token over there in case something's going down.
yeah,
you
you're
know?
fine. You can leave your token there.
Okay.
I'll just assume
I'm
you
ripping the
guys are heading off.
jawbone out of every one of those dead goblins, too.
Oh my god. Okay, it's gonna take you a while. While they're doing that, Jack and Valiada, anything you guys want to do?
I mean, she hasn't seen any sign of Gundren harmed, so she's holding herself back at this point, just kind of standing stoically behind Jack. Maybe
I was
eyeing
like,
up a
"No."
goblin or two every once in a while.
Now tell me, the mate, as she addresses the goblin holding the human hostage. Tell me, there, mate. How'd you come across this old humanoid anyway?
Good question. Yeah, we caught these two lowlifes coming down our trail.
Oh, two lowlives. I only see the one here. Where's the other?
Well, maybe I'd tell you for a bit of coin.
Oh. So you want me to pay for some information? Well then, perhaps we can definitely work something out. As I pull up my little coin purse and just kind of shake it to show that it does have quite a bit of money in there.
Throw it here. Throw it here. Come on.
Depends on the value of the information, sir.
How do I know you're not gonna just take the gold back once you got the information and walk out of here?
Well, there's about 6 goblins standing next to her.
How about this? I take out, how much do I have here? There goes bronze, silver, platinum, then gold.
No, platinum's after gold. Platinum's worth
Platinum's
more.
after gold.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
There's some weird one in the middle that people don't often
Yeah.
use.
We're not gonna use that. That out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Electrum.
It's like 10 bronze, silver, 10 silver, gold. So yeah, Electrum's the weird one that nobody uses.
Alright, I take out the 110 silver gold pieces that I have as like,
Silver.
and just kind of show a big handful of it. How about this? 15 pieces for each of you right now for information.
It looks like a lot more than 15 pieces you got there. You being stingy?
Ah, but that's the thing. That's the value. Little bit of initiative of information. If I like what I'm hearing, I hold up like 3 pieces of gold.
Okay.
Then I'll give you more.
Okay, sure.
How
Well,
about this?
let's just say Gundren's not with us anymore. And by that I
Say
mean
not with this.
the boss wanted to see him
Personally,
personally.
thank you. I toss the 110 silver pieces towards right over here.
Oh yeah, those goblins immediately like just start swarming and grabbing the silver off the ground.
Just biting it to make sure that it's real.
Yeah. Hey,
I was
what?
like,
He yells down to his people. Hey, bozos, that's mine.
really there, mate? You're gonna listen to him? You guys have the silver right now.
Give a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh.
That one is 3.
Kind of look to each other and then glare back at you and.
Just give it.
Okay,
We still have 3 pieces of gold right here. How about this? 3 pieces of gold. If we give you, when our friends bring back the head of your late leader, give you 3 pieces of gold. You give us our gentleman up there, and we'll just walk out. You guys are all the more richer.
Look, Clog was he was pain in all of our butts, alright? So, you killed Clog, you've done a favor for us, alright? So maybe...
Was he not your boss?
You like to think he's the boss, you know?
Is he the other one went to see?
You know. I mean, Clark, he, damn, I'm slipping into weight. Clark, he took him to, I'm slipping into weight, I'm doing it. to our boss.
Evil boss. And where's he?
It's information I can't share with you.
She'll throw 5 gold up to him.
Holy shit. That's a lot of gold.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
17.
Give me 1 second. I need to confirm with my book here. But whilst I do that, Zorag and Jeb, is there anything special you are doing?
I would like to just talk to Zorag, and I'll be like, "Hey, so I just noticed that you have a weird, not weird, it's just unique obsession with dentistry."
Trophies of my kill. And I'm just ripping these goblin jaws out as I tell him that. I'm like holding them up to his face. Just
Yeah,
blood and viscera falling off of it.
that's nice. I wanted you to know that I get it. It's very easy to fall into addiction. Not that I ever have or would, but you know, it's healthy. You know, get your fix.
How about I won't tell you how to handle your fire, and you leave me and my trophies alone?
I'm encouraging you. That's rude.
And I just hand him a jaw to hold.
I don't want. Oh.
Yep.
Also, I'm not removing this guy's head. I'm like tying him to me and dragging the entire body to them.
Awesome. It's probably about this time that Zorag and Jeb are almost back with the corpse. So you'd be walking into this conversation.
Hello.
Hey, they're back.
Ah, there, gents.
Here's your fucking boss. And I'm just gonna throw the body down.
Hey, you.
You see?
He's pointing to one of his goblin minions. Check, make sure that's really him. And,
And I start flipping goblin jaws there too. He's like, and your friends.
oh shit.
Our friend here is rather enthusiastic, as you may tell.
One of the
I
goblins
smile nicely at
down
them.
by you that looked over him nods back up to Yemek, this goblin talking to you. Right? Hey, you guys are pretty strong. Larg's, he's no joke. Okay. How about this? Since you've helped out and dealt with Clark, I'll let your buddy here go for a small fee.
I hold up the 3 pieces of gold.
And a little more.
I pull up 2 more pieces of gold. It's like, this is all. I got nothing but bronze coins after this night.
Bronze too. Come on.
I pull out and I'll pull out about 200 pieces of bronze as well.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you've got a deal. As long as you give us that, we'll give you your friend. You all leave and leave us here. No one gets hurt.
I'll leave the pieces. No, I don't leave the pieces. I was like, all right then. A trade-off. I have the 5 gold and did I say 200 or 300 bronze? 200?
200.
All right, I hold the 200 bronze and 5 gold in one hand and kind of tuck the torch in my elbow and hold up the other hand. Now, kindly let the gentleman come down here and I will give you the money.
All right. So he drags Sildar, who you see is bound and gagged and very bloody. He's holding him at his side, and he sticks out. The goblin sticks out one hand, trying to get the money, and still holding on to Sildar. Locks eyes with you.
I look at Valiada as like, all right, you just grab hold of him. I will give this interesting goblin his money.
So put a hand on Sildar.
And Jack hands over the money.
All right, pushes Sildar toward Valiada, grabs the money, and scurries back up to his cliff. Get out of here! I don't want to see you again.
Pleasure doing business with you, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
So, who is this?
Just a business transaction. Let's, shall we leave?
My name's Yemek.
Yeah,
Best to remember that.
Fuck off. I just start walking away.
I guess we'll stomp after Zorag.
I
One
do
taking
a
one
little
last look
bow
at
to
Yemek
Yemek.
where she goes.
Bow to Yemek as like, a pleasure doing business with you.
Eh. Tilts his head. Like he's tilting a hat, but he doesn't have a hat.
Does he have one shoe?
No.
Aw.
You guys already found the left shoe.
It's not rum shoe.
Yeah, I was gonna grab it on my way out.
Valiada, you were locking eyes with him?
Yeah, I was locking eyes with them before I left because I gave him the gold, but didn't get anything out of it. So she was looking one last time to see if he's gonna say anything.
You got a problem, big guy?
No.
I was like, we'll be taking our leave. Thank you. As I look over at Valida, I was like, let's
She'll just leave.
We should burn them alive.
Okay. You guys leave?
Yeah, but I want to, like, once we get around this bend, I want to turn to Jeb and ask him a question.
Yes.
Do you have anything explosive?
Well, that's funny you should ask that. Because normally I'd say yes, but currently no.
Was thinking about trapping them in with a cave-in.
Ooh, Jack,
yes.
where's your rum?
In my pocket, and I know what you're thinking, and you can't have it until we get to the cave entrance.
Why?
Because they probably won't be able to hear it from there.
I want to explode some stuff.
You can do that soon.
I'll keep walking.
Okay.
I would like to grab that shoe on our way out.
Yeah, just
If it's still there.
I thought it got washed away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did that thing get washed away?
Oh, it did. It did get washed
Okay,
away.
it did.
Shoot.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be just
that's fine.
outside the cave.
Yeah, you might be able to find it if you look outside the cave. If it matters that much to you.
Yeah.
So, you guys make it out of the cave. You have successfully escaped the Goblin hideout.
You've completed the Lost Mines of Phandelver. No.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Sildar just disappeared. I don't know where the hell he went.
Oh, bye. Well, as soon as
I think someone's on top of him.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what happened?
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah, okay.
as soon as we get outside the cave, Valida's
hand
just gonna let out
Jeb.
a big breath, and then just start screaming and smashing the side of the cave wall with her flail.
Alright, I hand Jeb it's now, I guess, a quarter bottle of rum at this point. I was like, careful, this is strong stuff. I was
You
like,
know
yes,
what?
it is flammable.
I'm sort of disappointed that there's only a quarter left, but I'm not surprised. Okay. So what's the plan here?
Sildar
Like-
is standing next to you. He's still bound and gagged.
I'm gonna untie him and
Well,
take
we
the gag
could
out of his
take-
mouth.
I suggest to Jeb we could get some trees and just kind of lock it into the center there and let the smoke even choke him.
Yeah, that would be good.
You alright there, mate? The now unbound man.
And before you, this is like I said, a human male about 50 years old, mostly, silver hair, wrinkles forming on his face with age, and just, yeah, he's very beaten and looks bad. He's been stripped of his armor and weapons, but yeah, you ungag him and all that, and thank you. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
Who are you?
I'm Sildar. I recognize you two. Valida, was it, and Jack?
Valida's still just screaming, flailing the cave wall.
Oh,
Let's still leave her alone for now.
okay.
Yes, I do remember you. I think you bought me a drink.
These must be the others that Gundren hired.
Oh, so you know each other. Very nice.
Thank you. But we can't let them live.
Don't worry about that. And after that, I kind of walk up to Valida that I see beating the shit out of this this rock face. And I'm just like, what do you want to do? There's no way in hell I'm letting them live. And I'm just pulling my great axe out.
She'll turn around, just seizing with anger. We've got to find Gundren, but we can't let them live either. How do we take down all of them at once?
I'm gonna turn to Jeb and be like, Gnome! How's that bomb coming?
Well, so far I've done nothing, but what we could do is if you want to like chop down some trees and we'll just throw them in there and I'll light the fuse and we can do that.
I'm gonna turn to Valida and just be like, a smoking ambush. Like I'm asking, like, is that a good plan?
I think we'll be trapped in there with the smoke if we do that. I didn't see other exits when I was in there.
But, however,
We stay at the mouth and wait.
Catch them as they come out. I like that.
I did have a chance to check out that little section that was immediately to the left. It looks like it leads up to the path where all those goblins were in. We could build a fire right there, because they're not going to want to jump into the fire.
We could set the bridge on fire. That way they'd have no escape.
2 fires.
2 fires.
Me and Valida will set the fire at the cliff face. You burn the bridge.
Easy enough to do for me.
Let's start gathering some wood and timber then.
So I want to move downstream a little bit because I don't want to hear I don't want them to hear me chopping all this brush up.
You're pretty confident that, like, while you were in the cave, you guys couldn't hear, like, anything over the... You couldn't hear
The
much of
babbling
anything
brook.
over the brook running through. It covered all sounds, just about, especially that deep in where you guys were.
All right, well, I'm going to start gathering up bushels of these thorns and stuff. If I got to take damage or roll something to avoid damage, let me know.
No, it's easy enough for you to... You have an axe, right? So it's easy enough for you to cut down some wood.
As he
All
cuts
right.
down stuff, I'll bring it in the cave and put it at the bottom of that cliff there.
Yeah, like right here, where I'm
Yeah.
peeing. Yeah, perfect.
So your plan is to light fires and... What exactly?
If they're small, they'll leave, and one by one, they'll die. I'm gonna
Well,
be
as you
setting
can tell,
traps
this
and
is
shit,
the
too.
only in and out gesture to the cave.
What was the head goblin's name again?
Yemek.
Yemek. If you see Yemek, try to keep him alive. We need his
Why?
information. I
And
paid him
probably
5 gold. I'm
my
getting that
money
information
back.
out of him.
What information?
Where Gundren went. Where they took him.
The goddamn
okay.
dwarf!
Apparently, that bugbear that Valida had the pleasure of killing was not their leader.
Okay.
The
That
rest
makes
of
me
it is
feel
elsewhere.
slightly worse about going down to him, but that's fine.
He was
But he was very strong.
He was the leader of this group, but they did not like him very much.
Well,
Sort of did them a favor. And now
So
we're gonna
you're
burn them.
saying this clan is a sect with a bigger leader?
Believe so.
Do you know where the leader, the larger group is?
Do not.
Then we need to get Yemek.
While we're doing this too, I want to see if it's possible when it's all said and done I want to set up some rope as like a tripwire. So if they try to run through the mouth of the cave and I see them, I can like make it taut and trip them.
Okay. Yeah, where
If that's possible.
you know how to like ping stuff, right?
Yeah, I'll draw a line on where I want it.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. Keep in mind that this is a very rough-looking path, like difficult to move through, loose rocks. So that could be a really good place to put it.
We're setting the fire down here.
Yeah, we're setting the fire down there, so it'll
I
travel
see, okay.
upwards and
Fire
smoke
here
them out.
and fire
And so
here.
they'll have to run around the long way and come out through the mouth of the
I
cave.
see. Okay.
And burn the bridge, so maybe they won't make it. We'll find
So
out.
they'll have to jump down into the river, and when the river's bringing them down, I'll bring that rope up and just fuck them up.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty cool plan.
I don't know. As a player, I feel like they don't deserve to die like this.
I mean, it was a greedy goblin, dude.
But I mean,
What's up?
Jack
Jeb loves
would
it.
like her money back. Lisa.
Valida purely needs Yemek to get to know where the boss is.
so yeah, I'll help get some like dry twigs and brush and shit, and I'll help put them up around, wherever we're putting them over here.
And
About how
the
long-
human's name is
Oh, sorry.
Hallwinter? I'm just clarifying the elderly gentleman. His name is Hallwinter?
Yes, Sildar Hallwinter.
Alright. I look at Sildar and offer him the potion of healing that I have. He's like, you look rather banged up there, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Can I buy you another drink?
Return the favor, I see. And yeah, he'll chugs it back. Go ahead, roll me 4d4 plus 4, right? I believe so.
Or-
Yeah, 2 feet.
2d4 plus 4, thank you.
As this is happening, you like see Jeb carrying a pile of twigs into the cave, and Sticky, who's got like one single twig in his mouth, walking behind, and he'll call out to you,
As fuck.
and he'll be like, "Oi, make yourself useful, hubies!"
I'm trying to figure out how
Valida's
to do
been
this
piling
roll
up
again.
twigs and branches and whatever's where it cuts
Yeah.
down.
Does anybody have any paper?
No. I have a kindler, or not a kindler, a tinderbox to set it
Okay,
to light it.
so
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what my plan is on this. Once
that
we
was
get done,
2d4 plus 4?
Yes.
I want to
10.
I want to take one of the javelins I have off my back, stab it into the ground just outside the cave entrance, past the rope, and I want to cut the goblin's head off this right here on this bank, put it on the javelin, and in its blood write "hello" on its forehead.
Gee whiz. This is getting dark real quick.
Now I
Okay.
have a machine gun. Ho ho ho.
Okay.
Love that reference.
I really fucking hate goblins.
I'm right there with you.
So you guys pretty much set everything up.
It's like a last
Flawlessly.
fuck you to the goblins that just took everyone's money.
For the, I think you guys can set all this up fairly easy. Really quickly, pinpoint one last time where the fires are gonna go.
So the
Here.
branch fire that we're starting is here.
And they'll set fire to the bridge.
And then,
Yeah, I'll set
Or
fire.
Jeb will. Jeb will do that. I'll strike the match down here.
Okay.
Or use my tinderbox. Me and Valida will.
Yeah. And after that, Valida's going to stand
Jack
here
will
and
stick-
wait for goblins
yeah.
to come out and try and catch Yemek. Specifically, she's looking for Yemek.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and the people, as you bring the stuff in, roll me stealth checks. The DC's not super high because the river covers most of the sound.
I would like to guide Zorag.
Follow the expert.
I got an 11.
21.
Staying outside.
I do. I still need I don't exactly know how this how the helping works in this game. Do I
you
still
just
need a roll line?
Yeah, so roll your stealth check and then roll a d4.
Oh yeah,
Well,
this is gonna
that's for guidance.
That's for guidance.
Helping
Yeah, this is for
just gives you
guidance.
advantage on things. So if somebody
be... All right.
chooses to help you, you can roll with advantage. That person doesn't roll at all, though. Like
Oh,
if
okay.
Jeb helped you, you would get advantage on the roll. Jeb wouldn't.
All right, well, let's see what happens. Oh, I rolled 2 times. I'm sorry.
Well, you got a
Oh,
20.
well, I got a 21. So
21 plus the 4.
More on top of it, because why
Yeah,
not?
whatever it is. But you're pretty confident that you're very sneaky doing this. So
He could max out at a 25 stealth, which is
Oh,
so out of character for you,
just
considering
a big hulking son of a bitch walking down, just like, hey, what's up? Oh, I actually forgot when I was rolling those criticals. I know I was killing things in the first session, but with the savage attack, and I didn't realize this. When you score a critical hit with a melee attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time, and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit.
yeah,
Yep.
it does that automatically on roll 20.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Okay, I was just
yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's how
That's
you're
pretty
killing
crazy.
things so much.
Like, that is nuts.
he's mental.
Yeah, I've got a goblin's head stuck on a javelin outside with hello written on it.
Dude.
Now, do I need?
And I've got the face making a smile, like I've broken off like twigs and put it in its mouth, make it look
Okay.
like it's smiling.
Yep.
Do I need to roll stealth for Sticky?
No, Sticky's fine.
We're sticky.
Okay. Sildar looks to all of you. Would you happen to have a weapon for an old man?
I'm gonna turn around and reach behind me and pull out my mace and hand it to him.
Ooh.
Nods to you. Sweet. Now he's got a mace.
I'm gonna keep it in my inventory just in case. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, that's
but
fine. Keep it in your inventory. He'll probably give it back at the end anyways. So
I guess I need to delete one of these javelins since it is used as a head pike.
I'm gonna position myself right here and get ready.
All right, well, we're gonna walk up here and strike this shit.
Jack gets her rapier on standby.
So-
Or, no, wait. She doesn't get out her rapier. She gets out her whip.
okay. So about how much wood did you guys collect, and how long would you have spent collecting wood? Because that'll kind of determine. how
I'd say
big
we
your
spent
fire
at
is.
least a good 10 minutes, yeah?
You
at
probably-
least.
We don't want to take too long, but 20, 30 maybe for.
Half
For
fire at the
your-
most.
Because, I mean, me and Valida, we're some big people here. I'm swinging that axe and we're just getting bundles.
Right. Was
Yeah, it's-
anybody?
Yeah, we only cover the one entrance, so
If anybody was not doing like anything during that, you can roll a hit die or whatever for a short. Oh no, that's an hour long. I'm sorry, never mind. You said 30 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
30 minutes worth of wood.
useful anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we have hit die right
And I
now.
kind of drew where we're putting that, so.
Okay, cool.
Jack is going to use Second Wind, though, in anticipation for the goblins running out so that she can regain some health.
Awesome.
So I do a D10 plus 1.
Yeah, plus your fighter level. Yep.
Ollie has one hand ready to catch Yemek, the other hand with the flail ready to hit things.
So I gain 5 hit points back.
Awesome.
A little better.
Okay, so you two light the fire and you're running back.
So as we do this, I'm gonna light a torch and hand it to Zorag and tell him to light the fire down here when he wants to.
I already
And
did.
then I will light this one, and when it's caught on fire, I will also use Create Bonfire to make a 5-foot square right here, so they can't escape that way either.
How long does it last again? Just until you end it?
Well, so it lasts for a minute, but I'll cast it again at the end of the minute if they're not coming out that way. But if as soon as it catches on fire to other things, any flammable objects just continue to burn. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now you guys know in advance there's not a lot of flammable stuff in here. It's a moist cave.
Yeah,
Dank
we're
cave.
essentially trying to just get them to come out mostly.
Okay.
Smoke them out.
Okay, so Yeah, just let me know when you want to light the fires. We'll see what happens.
I'm striking my tinderbox on this thing.
Fuck it,
And
why
I've
not?
already moved out.
Yep.
I've got my hand on my rope.
It's lit.
I'm gonna stand back here actually, so I can.
Jack moved over.
I have to stay within 60 feet of this fire, so I'll just be like, I don't know, like here or something.
Okay. So you guys wait. You light the bridge on fire. It starts catching on flames. You cast your bonfire out in the hallway. You light the bottom of this cliffside on fire, and 5 minutes passes. Nothing yet. Another 5 minutes. Nothing. And another 5 minutes. The goblin, you've noticed now, Jeb, the smoke is starting to fill the cave around you. And you start to hear screeching from goblins as about half of them run down this way toward your bonfire, see it, and can't go that way. The other group comes down here, sees this fire, can't go that way. They're coughing on smoke. Let me roll saves for them, con saves, to see. That group fails their con saves. This group succeeds on their con saves. See what Yemek is up here behind them. Screaming, "Fire! Fire!" Yemek passes his con save. Okay, so the goblins up by the bridge are really coughing their lungs up, but it seems like they're too afraid to go past the fire in front of them. You blocked. There are only 2 exits with fire.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Yemek,
I'm just gonna wait and watch.
yeah, as you watch, and like you can't really hear much of what they're saying because of the river, but Yemek starts pointing at one of the 2 of the goblins in front of him, and you see they really don't want to, but they reluctantly start stomping on the fire, and they take 3 damage each from the fire as they.
So they just like jumped down 10 feet and started putting out the fire, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Just suicide bombing this fire, man.
These 2 take 3
I'll be burning and
damage.
you shoot them.
You guys blocked off their exit. But they put out this fire, and they begin to scurry out. Jeb, what do you do as you see them coming down?
I'm gonna drop this one up here. I'm gonna make another one right here, and then I'm gonna run.
Okay, so
Right,
you.
so I was right here. So I'm gonna run 25 feet because that's my movement down here.
So you cast bonfire as these 3 goblins are on top of this area.
Yep. So
Alright,
that's a
roll-
dex save.
Yeah, roll the damage, and I'll roll dex saves.
7.
What is the? It's a 13. Okay, they all fail. So all 3 of those goblins die. They burn, but they've now, the way that they've fallen on top of each other, and it's made room for Yemek to just step on their corpses and run out onto the river.
Yeah, I'll drop it anyway.
When you
just for the sake of it.
When you dropped the other one, these 3 goblins ran out here as well. Let's put on some combat music.
But the bridge is down, so they have to jump. I don't remember how high the bridge was. Was it like 20 feet, you said?
Yeah.
About 20 feet.
So.
Lash down.
Yeah, they'll dangle and then drop. So they're not really going to take as much damage. But I will roll some damage. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So, These goblins come down. Yemek's down here, and they're all sprinting out of here. Let me make dex checks for them all to see which ones trip over the rope and which ones don't. Yemek will have a standard roll. The others will have advantage for seeing Yemek.
I'm also trying to grab Yemek as I see him.
Yemek makes it, so the second one doesn't have advantage because they probably didn't see it. He fails, succeeds. So these two trip and go prone. I'll make little symbols on them so you guys know. These two goblins trip over the rope, and I'll do that symbol. Signify they're prone. Little arrows in the back for some reason. Okay.
Did they hurt their backs while tripping on that rope?
So, Valiada, you get off your ready to action before we go into turn order. So you wanted to try to grab Yemek.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and make me a athletics check.
Sounds right. 15.
Let me see if you can slide out of that. Okay, you've got Yemek.
Ooh.
Under his arms, I assume, or something. I don't know.
I'm just like trying to grab him by the throat, essentially.
Yeah, so you got him kind of in like a headlock kind of thing. Cool. All right, so you've got Yemek. The other two are there's two of them that are now prone, starting to slowly kind of drift down the river. Like struggling to stand up as they drift down the river, and the other one's fine. Roll initiative.
Click on your token first.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
so excited.
Let me pull up the turn order as well. I always forget to do that.
19.
What I get? I got a 17.
I got a 6.
Oh, the turn order wasn't up,
That's
so
all right,
it didn't automatically add it.
I can add you. I'm sorry. And we'll do Yemek.
Oh, shit. You got a 9?
He's a slimy one.
Ooh, I got 19 as well, buddy.
Everybody just roll. Everybody who's not in the turn order, aka everybody but Jeb, roll again, and then I'll fix your number to be the correct number.
What if I like my second one better?
Too
Yeah,
bad.
I like my
Two.
second one better.
Well, I don't like this
Yeah,
one
my first
anyway.
one was 19.
Your first one was 6. And then Jack's first one was 19.
My first one was 17.
Jack, what's your dex modifier? Dexterity, yeah, mod.
That's 3, so I get 16.
Check Yemek's. Okay, so you would go first, technically. All right, so Jack, what do you do? Valiada's got Yemek in her grasp. There's two goblins starting to float down the river in front of you, and one still standing.
Alright, I am going to take my whip and I am going to try to wrangle the first one that's coming down the river. I guess I can move over here so I'm a little closer.
Yeah, there's not enough
So,
like space on the map.
this
but
guy-
yeah, they're-
Yeah. So I'm going with this guy right here.
Mhm.
I'm going to try to get my whip at him, see if I can make a connection. So, whip. 15.
Okay. Check that. Okay, yes, you connect. What does the whip do? Does it do damage, or is it something that like catches them? I assume it just does damage, right?
As far as I can tell, it just does damage. It's only really if
Okay.
if I'm using it for damage, it's damage. I could use it as a rope if I want to, but that's not the case in this time.
Okay,
So,
yeah, roll the damage.
5 slashing. So,
Okay, this goblin is looking bad.
Right at his head.
You hit him in the head, and his face goes under the water, and he takes in a bunch of water down, starts coughing up. Is that your turn?
I'm going to move a little further back so that Zorag can get at him. I'm going to move a little further down, like about here, in case another one slips past.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Sweet. Yemek's turn. Yemek is going to try to break from your grasp. So... Oh, wow. You just barely hold on to him. He, like, he almost got loose. He, like, kind of squirmed out of your hand, but you just re-scoop him back up. He almost escapes.
What did he roll?
Check his... He rolled a 20.
Oof.
At least it wasn't a nat 20.
Let me check something really quick. Gotta pull up his character sheet. I actually think he can, but you have him pinned, so I don't think he can actually do that. Cool. Yeah, that's his turn. Awesome. Zorag.
All right, I'm gonna shift up here, move up 5 feet. I see that dipshit is like getting pretty grabbed up by Valida.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just go in with like the pommel of my great axe just right between the eyes.
Try and knock him out.
Non-lethal. Do non-lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal. Non-lethal.
right,
That's
go
what
for it.
the pommel. That's what
Yeah. No, I got what you
made a point
meant.
to say the
Pommel.
pommel.
I got what you meant.
All right, let's see what happens. Roll a nat 20, baby.
Oh, dude, you are a killer, bro. Okay. I mean, you don't even have to roll. Roll the damage just in case. He's got more
All right,
health
let's
than the
see.
normal goblin, so.
See what I get here. That is a 15. Or 16.
I believe.
No, 15.
Yeah. You instantly knock him out. He goes limp in Valida's arms.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Cool.
Bravo.
I need to go check my printer real quick.
You're good. Go ahead. Up next, Jeb. Jeb.
Okay. So they went technically past the rope line, right?
Yeah, everybody was just kind of in the... Like, there's not
Yeah.
enough space on the map to get everybody.
You can
That's
stick
fine.
a Yamek underneath my
Kind of zoomed
token
in.
since I have them.
Yeah, I'll do that. We'll say these two tripped on the rope there. This guy hadn't gone on the rope yet.
Okay. All right. So, I'm going to run down here up to this section. And just to clarify, since I've got the shield on, I can't use my slingshot, correct?
Because you have what again?
I've got my shield on.
Because slingshot is two-hand weapon, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's totally fine. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... Yep. I'm going to, since they're in the water and I can't control my fire, I'm going to stand right here, and when they drift towards me through the river, I'm going to whack them.
Okay. Cool.
Which is not going to work.
Like Goofy.
That's what I'm going to do, so I'm going to hold my action to whack them with the shield.
Hold your action to whack him. Sildar is up next because I forgot to put him in the turn order. And he is going to... he's going to do the same thing. He's going to come on this side of the river and get ready to stab him. Kind of looks over to you and nods at you. As he sees what you're doing, he gets ready as well.
Cool.
Valida's turn.
I'm very sad because I had a racial trait that was going to help me, but now he's knocked out because I get advantage against things I've grappled. So seeing that he's limp, I'll just smack the one that's prone up here with my flail in my other hand.
Do it.
Do I get advantage because he's prone?
Actually, you do, yes. Melee attack.
Whop, 20.
20. Go ahead, roll that damage.
9 bludgeoning.
Okay, this goblin's dead. You come down with your your mace, or it's a flail. You come
Holding
down
a
with your
goblin with one
flail,
arm.
and he bobs under the water, comes back up, and starts just floating down the river, dead. Is that all?
That is my turn. Yeah, I still got Yemek in my arm.
Okay, this goblin is gonna try to fight the river and stand up. He succeeds to stand up, so he doesn't move down the river, but uses half of his movement to stand up. He looks over at you, Valiada, who has Yemek, and he's going to swing his scimitar in an attempt to get you. Ooh, yeah, definitely. He's so flustered from flowing down the river and stuff, and he goes to swing you. He's still coughing up water from earlier, and misses. And then he's
Shield
going.
just comes out in front of Yemek and blocks it.
Yeah. Then he takes his bonus action to nimble escape, and it's not popping up for some reason. But he nimble escapes, which allows him to disengage, and he's going to start running back into the cave now, realizing it was a trap. But he can only go. He can't go very far because he's running through water, and he's already used a good chunk of his movement to stand up. So he gets like 5 feet over here behind the wall. This goblin is going to shoot a bow, or an arrow, sorry, at Valiada as well. 14
Misses.
misses.
Nice.
He's gonna take a couple steps back now too. All right, Jack.
All right, Jack is going to use her whip to try to just pull this dead goblin to shore so he doesn't just float away.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You pull him to shore.
And she's going to rifle through his pockets to see if he still has the silver on him.
Oh yeah, how much silver did you throw? Do you remember?
I threw 110 silver
Oh, shit.
amongst a group of goblins, and they had probably about 15 each. Maybe one of them got an extra.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a D100 because you said it was 110, right?
Mm-hmm.
This goblin had 69 of them on him.
Jesus, he's a hoarder.
Yeah, he was
Nice.
quick to scoop that all up.
So I'll put that back in my pocket.
That would be your action.
Yes, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yemek is unconscious. Zorag, you're up.
Okay, let's see. Do I have a clear line of sight of this goblin here?
Yeah, you can probably see him. He's probably got like a quarter cover.
Alright, I'm gonna draw one of my javelins out and just chuck it at him.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 25, not
Easy.
it is a 19, almost.
Easy hit. Easy
Come on,
hit.
give me advantage, man. I want that at 20. No, I'm kidding.
Easy hit, dude.
Alright, let's see. That is a 8.
8.
Well, 7 plus 1 piercing. Well, I think it's all piercing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd the plus 1 come from?
That was
That's
if you got
crit.
the crit, which you didn't, though.
So
Oh,
just
okay.
ignore
I was
the
like,
plus
wait,
one.
what? Okay.
He's dead. So, how do you want to kill Gabo?
So just similar to what I did before in one of the earlier sessions, I'm just immediately drawing it and throwing it. I'm going straight for the right underneath his chin through the neck, and I just want to try and launch him into that stalactite or stalagmite.
Stalagmite.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, the stalagmite behind him.
Cool. All right. Sildar's turn. I didn't mean to double click there. Sildar he's still kind of weak. Doesn't have his armor, so he's just gonna stay downriver. And if something comes in his range, he'll attack, but he's not gonna charge into there. Jeb, you're up.
Okay, well, everyone seems to have this, so I'm just gonna, I'll just dip back down into here, see what's going on. Does anyone see me?
You want to hide?
well, I was
He's
right
trying to do
across the
something.
river from him.
I just want to do like just a quick look around, not like a check, just a quick look around to see if anyone sees me.
Okay, roll a perception check, I guess.
Is this my action to do this?
No. I'm confused by what you're doing, so I don't think so.
I think I know what he's doing.
He's gonna set this fucking briar patch on fire.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
I'm just trying to get lost in the distraction of the moment.
So it sounds like you're
Well,
trying to
if
be
he's
sneaky.
trying to be sneaky, Jack would be looking his way. But since moving behind the bramble, she doesn't have sight of him anymore.
Okay, yeah.
I guess it's one of those things where if like he's running and he's not trying to be stealthy, we all pretty much know he's not there anymore.
You know he's gone that direction. You can't see him anymore, but you know he's over there. Put it that way.
How tall is this brush?
There's trees mixed in with
Okay.
rush, you know, so it's pretty.
So,
I just wondering if I was tall enough to be like see red hair running through the brush.
I mean, you might be able to see his hair, but not see what he's doing, you know.
There's a fire that won't stay in one place.
action, I'll just cast a quick fire, like somewhere, like 60 feet down to the bottom, and then, you know, I'll come back. So I moved from here, so I moved 15 feet, so I'll just move back 10 feet and just come back and join the group.
Okay, so you've set a fire. Okay.
Where?
There's a fire here.
Oh,
It's further down than that, but it's in the right direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
further down. Okay.
It's as far as I can get it down to the point where they don't immediately notice it.
Okay.
he's a happy boy right now.
That's my turn.
Okay. Up next is Valiada.
She'll look at Zorag and say, "Do you want to deal with the last one?"
I'll run up.
Oh, I'm gonna for the rest of my turn. I'm gonna tie up Yemek with my rope.
Okay. He's unconscious, so you don't really have to fight him for it or anything. But just to see how good of a knot you do, let's do a sleight of hand just for fun. It's a terrible knot. It's probably not even knotted.
Well,
Oh shit! That's
You can-
a
Like
forward.
you do the knot and then you look at it and it just
It
falls down.
unties itself.
I never learned to tie knots. I'm a blacksmith.
Violator's just standing there like, that's a good knot. That's a good knot.
You can try your knot again later. All right.
Can you help me with this?
The goblin's turn.
Be right there.
It can see Valiada, I believe, so it's just going to shoot another arrow your direction. 15.
Misses.
Arrow zooms past you. Jack.
I'm trying to tie a knot here.
Did Nyssa just say she had to go really quick?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you say something like that. Okay.
Jack was just saying she'll be right there.
Oh, I see. Okay. It is your turn.
All right, I am going to jump across the river to Valiada and Yemek, and I'm going to notice her poor knot, and I am going to offer to tie it for
Do it.
her
Sleight
Go
of
for
hand. With advantage.
because I'm a pirate.
Because you're a pirate and also you're being helped. 16.
Arr.
Yeah, you
Oh,
tie a pretty good.
16.
You tie a pretty good
And
knot.
and while I'm there, I'm going to pick Yemek's pockets to see if I can get my money back
Hey, my money's in there.
and her money, the money.
It would be an action. So next turn.
Next turn?
But you're ready. You're reaching down to start doing it.
All right, then that's my turn.
Zorag.
All right, I'm stepping into this babbling brook. I love saying that. Not gonna
Babbling
lie.
Brook.
Babbling Brook.
Shit, can you move and withdraw an item at the same time or no?
You mean like
Okay.
pull out your javelin?
Yeah, like I'm stepping
Yeah.
and pulling the javelin out as
Yeah.
I step.
Totally.
I'm gonna step and just fucking hurl this thing, man.
Go for it.
Come on, don't fail me now.
I want to jinx it, but you've had a
Nat 20. Oh, it's a 17. It's a 17.
Still hit. Roll the damage.
5.
Goblins
I'm out of javelins.
The goblin's leg gets impaled. He like kind of stumbles, but he's
Took a
still
javelin to the
hanging
knee.
on.
As a free action, I'm just gonna flip him off.
Gets pissed. That's what he sounds like. Jeb.
I don't even know if they
Sildark
have
just
free
moves here
actions
and
in this
pulls his
game.
action. You do.
Okay.
You can do stuff like open a door, pick up a item that's just on the ground. It's like
That's not a
weird,
move.
simple
That's not like an action.
No, interact with object is free.
Oh, that's kick ass.
There's like some slight complications in there, but yeah. Jeb.
Simple objects, essentially.
Yeah.
I will move back to where I was as stealthily as possible so no one notices. And I'll just, sit down, dip my toes in the river, start picking my nails, just wait for them to be done shooting the thing.
Okie dokes. So pretty much you're just waiting.
Yep.
Valida.
Seeing Jack go for the goblin, she'll be like, my money first, and she'll look for her 5 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a... What did I make you roll before? A perception check? I guess...
You just rolled a D100 because I was looking
That's
for the
right.
gold and the guy was looking for the...
Yeah, you find your 5 gold and take it back. Or whatever. It was 5 gold, yeah.
The rest is yours. And that's her turn.
Cool. Goblin, again, shooting an arrow at you while you're doing this.
Valida or Zorag?
Zorag
Jack.
this time, but it's a 7.
It's a 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, he misses. Can I
Yeah.
add some flavor to that?
go for it.
I just grab it out of air and just break the arrow
Dude,
and just laugh at it.
badass.
Just like.
It was like a really wimpy shot. Like it probably wouldn't have even made it to you, but you like scooped it up and broke it anyways with one fist.
Yeah.
You can
Like
pull
he was
back
about to
all the way.
land in the water, like right at my feet, and I just
you-
like grabbed it real quick. Is this yours? And I just like crush it.
Jack.
Jack is gonna fish into the pockets of Yemek to see if he still has all that bronze and the 5 gold pieces and whatever else might be in his pockets.
Never else. Okay, I will get back to you on that, but you get everything that you gave to him back.
Perfect. Thank you. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Zorag.
Let's see. I gotta check out my movement real quick. I think it's only 20. No, my speed is 30, so I'm definitely not gonna be. Well, I might be able to reach this son of a. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not used to.
Yeah,
this,
you can make it.
Yeah, I should be able to make that.
You
Yeah,
also look up the
I would
speed.
make it up to him, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as my speed. Wait, no, that's 10, 20. Yeah, I'd be able
you
to
can
make
make
it
it there.
up to him, and that's it. So I'm gonna run at him. I'm coming down while I'm laughing, like manically, kinda.
Make a dexterity check
Okay.
with advantage, because you know the rope's
All
there.
right. Yeah. Where is? There it is. An 11.
It was only a 10.
On bow.
I mean, you
Okay,
knew,
thank
it was
God.
there. It wasn't a difficult check. All right.
Yeah. So I'm laughing and I'm screaming hello right when I'm coming down with this axe. Like, hello! Oh, did they see that head? I gotta know.
Oh, I'm sure some of them did. Yemek probably.
Alright, let's roll this.
I'm assuming he's dead. Yeah, you
That's
got
a nat 20, baby!
Dude,
Second
how do you
nat
roll
If you want me to
well?
start, if you want me to start rolling actual dice, I will angle my webcam down.
That is insane.
End of campaign,
bro.
Zorag just wins.
Yeah, he's dead.
Just wins
He
the
had 1
campaign.
HP anyways, so you you take your axe across the side and you lob his head right off.
Yeah, I gotta preserve that jawbone, man.
The head smacks against the wall and
So while
onto
I'm
the
doing
ground.
that, can I like say it for flavor? I reach down and grab the top of his head, like by the hair,
Yeah.
and I just come in with my great axe and just chop it, and I'm just holding this head.
Okay, sure, yeah, absolutely.
And then I turn around and punt it downriver.
So with that, we come out of combat, and that's where we're also going to take our break.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Awesome, guys.
Wait till Zorak and those nat 20s.
I really don't know how I'm rolling like this, man, because all the other games I play, I roll just straight garbage.
You're rolling insanely well. All 3 sessions, dude. You've rolled like
Just
multiple
nat
20s.
Except for when I was trying to not die. Like, those
Yeah,
rolls were pretty
Of course,
terrible.
when you need good rolls, they don't come. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in like 5 minutes, 5 to 10. Stay tuned.
But in your time, nothing.
Well, on YouTube, but on stream there will
yeah.
actually be a break. This time.
This time.
Right? Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. Hope you peed and pooped and... No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Evacuated your faculties.
We sticking with this take?
And then
or-
wash your hands.
Yeah, are we rewinding? Or
All
just like
right. Welcome back, everybody.
straight go?
Hope you had a good break. We definitely weren't talking about bathroom stuff right before
I feel like you
this.
just keep it in. You just keep in that whole take.
Nope. Too inappropriate. Terms of service.
Monka TOS.
Okay, so you guys just finished up killing all of the goblins in the area, and you have Yemek unconscious in Valeda's arms. Now what?
Jack was rifling through to see what else besides her gold was in Yemek's pockets.
Yes, and I do have an answer for you. You also find 3 gold teeth, 15 silver pieces extra, and that's it. He didn't have a lot on him, but he had that stuff.
3 gold teeth and an extra
15
Extra 15?
silver.
silver.
Yeah.
Alright.
The one whose head I cut off. Well, first of all, you already know what I'm doing with all these goblins.
Ripping the jaws out.
Ripping the jaw out, man. What's going on? What happened?
Oh,
If
I
I-
was going to say, what time of day is it?
Oh, yeah. go ahead.
That's a good question. It's probably the sun's on its way down now. It's just started, like its final arc down. So, it's evening.
Do you want to camp here while we wait for this one to wake back up?
I do have a question. Do I know what these gold teeth are from? Like, are they human or are they something else?
They appear to be humanoid.
Okay. And Jack is gonna wander into the cave and double check these 2 goblins for...
It's 2 jawless goblins.
Yeah, you on them are
should
their
be 26 silver pieces left.
on them is the 26 and short swords and short bows. The short bows are made out of like crude materials like branches and stuff, and rusted metal swords. Scimitars.
Alright, I just take the money and leave the weaponry.
I'm gonna grab all the weaponry off these 2.
Okay. Cool. Add them to your inventory. Careful of your weight. We're not playing like super hardcore weight rules, and you're really buff, so you should be able to hold a shit ton anyways, but just keep that in
Well, I
mind.
was looking that up. Is it like your strength times 15? Is that how that's calculated?
That sounds right. It's something like that.
Because there's no it just says total weight. It doesn't say weight limit.
I think it depends on your size, too.
Yeah, your size might come into effect on it too, because if you're small, I think you can hold less.
Yeah,
I
because
assume if
I'm
you're
like
larger.
6 foot, 6'4".
Yeah, because
So
there's
I'm
some with
medium.
being a Goliath that you get to carry more.
Yeah.
All right. So, was it how many crude short bows did I find here?
1, 2. You probably find 2 bows and 2 swords. Okay.
All right, I gotta look up the weight.
Rusted scimitar.
Those. Yeah, rusted scimitar.
You should be able to just, if you go to the eye, which is the info thing on that bar, if you just type in short bow, all one word, it should come up under items, and then you can just click it and drag it into your
Oh
Roll20
yeah, I
sheet.
forgot about that. So, short bow. Do I find any arrows on them?
Sure. Roll. I'll roll. Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
You find 8 arrows.
8 arrows. Okay.
I'm going to ritual cast, detect magic, and just do a once over of every room in the cave, especially the box room and the room that they were in to the left.
Okay, detect.
Oh my.
Um,
Okay, I just googled what one of my items is, and I think that might come in handy.
I'm trying to drag and drop this, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm gonna have to.
you have your character sheet in the pop-out window, or just in the Roll20 window? You know what I mean?
And the pop out.
And
I can
the
put it
roll-
in the chat though.
No, not.
Oh well, let me put it in the pop out then. Do I have to put it in the pop out? Oh,
No.
that's proficiencies I was clicking.
Oh yeah, you were clicking on the proficiency
Oh
one.
yeah.
No,
let
because
me.
you
get
actually
rid of
can't
this.
drag stuff if it's popped out of Roll20.
Okay, well let me get rid of this.
So it has
then.
to be in Roll20 to drag stuff.
Yeah, I normally don't do the pop out just because I
Yeah.
can double click the header and it kind of just hides in the background for me. So short bow +3, right? No, I'm kidding.
Nope.
Nah, dude.
Just looking through just to double check. Not see. I don't think anything pops off on your detect magic.
Right.
As you walk through, though, you do get reminded of there's all the stores of crates with the blue lion logo on them. That had weapons and stuff in them, but nothing seems to be pinging off those weapons. Yeah. Other than that, there's nothing else that catches your interest magically or interest-wise.
Okay, I'll just rejoin the group.
How much would you say these jawbones weigh just as a GM or a DM ruling?
That's not very much. And like
Just how many do I have?
Quarter
1,
of
2,
a
3,
pound.
4, 5,
A
6,
lot.
7, 8, 9. I think I have 9 of them.
quarter of a pound each. Okay.
Do we want to camp here or back at our wagon?
We should go to the wagon, right? So we can
yeah.
see that it's still there and the ox are okay.
That would be probably the best idea.
Oh, good. You still have the wagon.
As far as we're aware, yes.
Yeah, but your horse is not with us anymore.
Yes, they met a fate quickly from those goblins. While we were riding down, they were shot and we were bucked off of our horses, which is how we were so quickly captured. If I...
Hold my hand out for my mates.
Maybe if I was younger, could have protected Gundren better.
I'm sure you did what you could. Now we just have to find him.
Mate, think of it this way. You did what you could to survive, and because you survived, you were able to tell us, so that we could go and help dear Gundren.
Thank you again. Don't think that I won't repay you for this.
I will shoot Jack some eyebrows.
I know, I look at Jeb and just kind of look at him as like,
As
can
we're
we
walking,
smell
I'm
the
sorry.
fire by now? Can we smell any smoke?
Yeah, you probably you get a faint whiff of smoke.
That's not coming from the cave.
It's hard to tell direction, but
I raised my eyebrow at Jeb.
What?
Oh,
How's
volley on a
what's
sling.
your little lizard there? Is this Stacky? Sticky?
Sticky.
How's your little lizard there?
Oh, he's doing great.
Well, I'll sling Yemek over her shoulder and start going back to the wagon.
Be a long, yeah. Personal curiosity. Yeah.
Jack is now rumless. So sad. She has no rum.
Did we use the rum?
Yes, I gave it to Jeb.
So
Oh.
you guys are traveling back to your wagon.
Yes.
Okay. So you
I
begin.
guess that answers my RP aspect with the whole rum thing.
You begin to travel back down the Goblin Trail, I assume.
Yeah.
Back towards your
and we'd be
wagon.
watching for traps, of course, again.
Right, yeah. Most of the traps you guys have disarmed or are aware of, so you could easily avoid the traps. However, about 10 minutes into your trek, the smoke begins to look heavier and thicker and thicker.
You added this fucking smoke. God damn it, Jeb.
I love it.
The smoke is getting thicker, and some of the trees clearly are burnt or burning. Go ahead, roll me a Constitution save.
Constitution there.
Okay.
8.
Mine's a 17.
Anybody with under a 10 Constitution is struggling to breathe in this thick smoke and is going to have disadvantage on
Oh dear.
dexterity-based skills and checks. Okay. Do you continue down the Goblin Trail trying to make it to your wagon?
Hey, we're trying to get... Is the fire in front of us at all, or...?
There is fire. It's not everywhere, but, like, branches are burning, trees are burning, there's smoke. It's not, like, on the trail in front of you, necessarily, blocking your way.
Jeb, I told you to put this stuff out, keep it under control.
I think this was from the first one that we started.
I remember
God
you telling me
damn
to
it.
keep that one down, too. Yeah, move forward to get to our wagon.
Not the
Still-
ox.
Sildar looks at you like, you started this?
There were more goblins. Jack's just coughing.
Sildar
Gotta
is
keep
coughing
moving.
too.
We gotta keep moving.
You continue sprinting as fast as you can down this this trail.
Watch out
And
for the hole.
who is leading this?
I assume
Group, what's
Volley
the
would be in
order?
front.
You're in front, followed by.
I'm kind of near the back.
Okay,
You
you
know,
take
make
it
sure
in the back.
everyone's still going.
Standard
I'll
order.
go second.
Okay,
I'll
Jeb
go
second.
Yeah, Jack will be
Cool. All right, so
Then Jack.
Valida, as you're sprinting, you hear a crack as a branch above you falls from it burning, and make a dexterity saving throw. See if you can dodge out of the way.
19.
Easily dodge under it as it slams into the ground behind you, just missing Jeb as well. Okay. As you guys continue sprinting down the path, you come back to the clearing where you first fought those, or to the road where you first fought those initial goblins. Your oxen are bucking like wild, trying to pull from the tree, scared shitless of the flames surrounding them.
We gotta get these things out of here before it all burns. She will toss Yemek in the back of the wagon and get on this, we'll push the trees off the wagon to start getting the oxen moving.
I'm gonna with that start ripping the brush away from it.
The Ox are too scared to listen to any commands you issue to them. What do you do?
Jack is gonna run up to the front of the oxen and try to calm them.
Okay,
It's
give
like,
me
easy, easy.
animal handling.
Can I give her the help action? It's a 15.
I,
What about you?
5.
Yeah, we'll say that you were
that's
you were helping because you did slip
then
it in.
15.
So you what did I rate? You do manage to calm them, but they're still a little frantic, and they, instead of freaking out as much, they begin to run quickly. I assume, Jack, you jump onto the cart, jumping
Yes.
out of the way. Okay, and you guys book it the hell out of there. The forest behind you ablaze from Jeb's stupidity.
I'm just gonna sit there and stare at it.
Enthusiasm. Jeb's enthusiasm.
This is the most fire I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
Is Jeb on the wagon?
are you on the wagon, Jeb?
Yeah, I assume we're all getting on the wagon and leaving.
Okay. Jeb, you look and the smoke kind of looks like it's making a face and it's smiling at you.
I will smile back.
Does anyone else notice smile in the smoke?
I'm
Can
assuming
Jack,
Valida is steering, so she's not even looking back.
No.
Jack is looking towards where Jeb is looking. Can't you see it?
I'm not looking either.
No.
Okay.
I'm looking at his like little gecko and just saying, "You need to find a better friend."
Hey!
Okay.
And I'm pointing at the fire and I'm like, "Do you see that? What kind of fucking druid burns down a forest?"
Just me. I like it. It's fun.
I'm just shove him down. Like I'm just gonna shove him down to the bottom of the cart and sit down. I don't like nature being destroyed.
How did this happen?
Well, I happen to fight someone, and things happen from time to time, and there's a little fire, and it got to be a big fire, and now it's like this.
Well, let's quickly get to town. No. Maybe we can send some people to help put this out.
Why?
I smack Jeb on the back of the head.
No, why would you do that, though?
Well,
Because what if someone is camping out in the woods that's not a goblin?
this could reach Phandalin.
I don't see a problem with any of this.
Not
Yes.
everyone appreciates firelight.
There's something wrong with your friend.
I'll handle it. And I kind of look at him because I got a fucking idea for nothing bad. I just got an idea.
As you guys continue down the trail a little bit of a ways, you see a ring off to the left. Jack, you see a ring of fire surrounding two wolves.
No.
They run from one end to the other, but they just can't find a way out.
Do I see this
Trees
too?
falling around them.
I yell for Valida to. It's like, wait, and I jump from the wagon and get my
Let's
whip
have to
ready.
Stop the oxen from running.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm running towards the wolves.
So Jack's just begun sprinting to into the woods.
Into the woods.
I wanna. Do I see her like jump out and do this?
Yeah, you would see her heading into the wood.
Do I see the wolves at all or no?
Now
Or
she's
should I do a
running that
perception
direction,
check on
yeah.
that?
Yeah, now that she's running that
Okay.
direction, you can see them.
I want to do something, and I don't know how this works, but I want to look at Jeb and pretty much be like, "You caused this," and I want to rip his water skin from him and jump over the cart.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I do. Okay, good.
Jeb, I mean, would you let him take your water
I mean, that's
skin,
up to
or-
Jeb. Like, that's.
Yeah, I'll let him take it. I'm not like,
It's not
gonna
fair.
protest.
He's not a monster.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you take his water skin, you jump.
And And I
start
want to start
following
hauling
Jack.
ass, and I've got mine out. I got 2 water skins in my hand as I'm running.
Volley will just yell after them. Be swift. I don't know how long I can keep the oxen here.
Like, all right.
So yeah,
And
I'm
I pull
hauling
out-
full force.
I get as close as I can to the water, and I crack the whip to get the wolves' attention.
Yeah, they look to you.
And I pull out my water skin and try to make clear a path to try to put out the fire so that we can at least get through.
I want to assist in that.
Okay.
So there's 2 water skins in total. I got an idea for the other water skin.
So you're able to like put out a tiny amount of fire, but it's not really enough.
Can I rush in there and try to like pour water on these wolves?
Yeah, you can
So
try
like
it.
help get them wet. I want to do that to like try and get them wet to where it's possible for them to run through that without like getting caught on fire.
Okay, yeah, you run over to them, and start splashing water on them. They're still just scared. They probably don't understand what you're trying to do, it seems. You look though, and the tree there's a tree from the direction you came from that you jumped over to get over there, and it looks like you could it's loose from the ground. You could probably kick it out of the way if you want to.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
All right, just roll me a athletics.
All right.
Save the puppies.
That is a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you kick the tree out of the way. Harder, like you probably had adrenaline pumping through you, so the thing goes much further than you even thought. Clearing a path. The wolves, as soon as they see the opening, start running out.
I'm like slapping them on the ass, like, ah! Like getting them to fucking go, man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
They take off. Valiada, you're struggling with the oxen, to keep them still. Go ahead, roll me one last animal handling.
I will guide you on this.
Oh, good.
Plus 4. Or
Or
plus a d4, I mean.
Yeah.
And you got
10.
4, so you got 10. Yeah, you managed to hold on to them long enough for Zorag and Jack to make it back to the wagon.
Jack's just
Go!
climbing up along. Go!
Letting the oxen go.
I see that, before we make it, I see Jack is like coughing real bad and it's kind of slowing her down. Like, not, like, if I'm doing too much, let me know. And so I would, like, kind of grab her and then run to the back of the cart to try and aid her.
Yeah,
You know,
Jack's not gonna fight it. She's coughing up pretty good because of the damn smoke.
Yeah, you scoop Jack up, sprint back, and jump into the wagon as it's already begun to go.
I slap Zorag on the shoulder. Thanks, mate.
And I'm throwing the water skin, the empty water skin, back at the feet of Jeb.
Yeah.
Just
Empty
continue
out
down
the
this
skin a
way.
bit.
Be in Phandalin in no time.
This is a cantrip, by the way. A cantrip is burning down this whole forest. By the way.
Okay. You,
Is it fall right now?
you know, I don't
It's a dry
actually
season.
know what season
Pronounced
it is.
Valiada.
But yeah, I guess. What season has the most dry?
It's gonna be fall,
Fall.
because in
Yeah.
winter it's really cold.
It is now
so-
fall.
Late summer or late fall.
It's fall. Confirmed. Okay.
Autumn confirmed.
You guys travel down this road another 10 minutes, and you come to the top of the path has been going upward, and you finally reach the peak of this big hill, and down below you can make out the faint outlines of civilization as you now... Sorry, I'm trying to adjust music. As you now have... you can see Phandalin on the horizon. Well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the right one. I'll just put it on this for now. No, that map was the was Phandalin, map of Phandalin, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, let me go ahead and
Is that Phandalin with a PH or an F?
PH
Thank you.
section here. Okay. So as you crest over this hill and look down at the sprawling land before you, you make out the civilization of Phandalin. The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered with ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on the hillside at the east end of the town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores and running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by.
I'm paying no mind to the people.
Sildar says, he reminds you, this cargo is to go to Barthen's Provisions. We stop there first. He might have an idea of who to contact about this mess.
Sounds good. Just tell me where to steer it.
Right down this way. It's that first big one on the right.
So we'll lead the oxen over there. And when they pull up, she'll hop down.
As we were driving, can Jack see any tavern or bar in her immediate vision?
Let me check the map. Maybe. In your immediate vision, it's hard to decipher if you like a bar or something, but you assume most towns have them, so there's probably one around.
That's why she's looking for one.
Yeah, so you pull up to Barthen's Provisions, and yeah, what would you like to do? It's
Valida will get down from the wagon and look at Jeb and say, "Next time you don't control that, I'm gonna throw you in it."
Yeah, Jeb's kind of like sitting there looking down, like not really paying attention to anyone. He's like, "Yeah, okay, sorry."
Trust me, I work with fires all day. I know how beautiful they can be, but a controlled fire can do a lot more than one let run wild. And then she'll go inside.
As we're climbing off the cart, I'm gonna step down. I'm kind of waiting for Jeb to leave the cart too.
I will leave last. Like dead last.
Jack will hop from the cart, stretch out, hopefully clear out the last of the smoke in her lungs, and follow Valida inside.
okay, great. Yeah, so it's a wooden building. It's fairly big. There's an area to actually pull your cart up in, and as you do, two boys come out, followed by a older man who says, "Howdy.
Hello.
Who might you be?"
I am Valida, daughter of the mountains, captain of the guard of Woongold, and blacksmith of the Armor and Hammer Guild. I come bringing supplies sent by Gundren Rockseeker of Neverwinter.
Oh, yes, Gundren, I haven't, you should have been here by now, right?
Yes,
There's been a small incident.
He, peeks around, he sees Sildar. Oh, I see Sildar's with you. Good. What happened to Gundren?
Sildar and Gundren went ahead and were ambushed by goblins. We were able to save Sildar, and we're still looking for Gundren.
Trail's known to be home to lots of goblins. That's not something I wish to hear.
Nor do I. But we managed to take one of them to be able to find where they sent him.
Oh, where is he?
He's in the cart. We'll take him out before we give you the supplies.
Fantastic.
Also, there's another incident on the trail, and there's currently a forest fire happening. We don't know if you'd be able to find somebody to help stop it.
Well, how bad is it?
It's pretty bad. We almost didn't make it out of there.
I'd say to go talk to our mayor of sorts, but he's not the most organized man. There is, we do have a druid who frequents the area from time to time. I believe his name is Rydoth. I don't know much about him, but believe he's friends with Colleen over at Alderleaf Farm. If anyone
which
knows
direction?
where he is, she would know.
Which direction is that farm?
She points. I'm trying to. Points. Pretty much just straight south to you. Head down the. I can't hold the accent. Head down the trail there. Take your first left. Follow that down. That was supposed to be his voice. And it's
I can hear hints of
hard
weight
to
in there.
miss.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Well, you delivered the supplies, so here's the 10 gold each, but I would like it if you continue to look for Gundren.
That's the only thing I want to do right now as well.
I hold up by my hand. It's like, how about this, mate? You can withhold my share of the 10 gold until we produce dear Gundren.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, I insist, sir. The only thing I ask is there a tavern in the town?
Oh yeah, right down that way there's the Stone Hill Inn. They'll fix you up real nice.
Much obliged, mate.
But steer clear of the Sleeping Giant Tavern.
Oh? May I
What is
ask
that?
why? Just curious.
We've had a issue with some thugs in this town. Call themselves the Red Brands. Their stomping ground over there.
Well, thank you for the information, sir. I look up at Valia, like, Do you want to... Should we help unload, or...
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. They're, Thistle, Alder. Come on, boys. The two kids, the two boys, hop off of the chairs that they're sitting on and go and start taking supplies off the wagon. Now, like I said, find the druid, ride off. You should be able to find him through Quinlan. Quillian? I don't know how to pronounce that name. It's so weird. Quilleen. Sure, that'll work. Quilleen. You might be able to point you the right direction.
Will do, thank you. Anybody else coming with me, or would you rather go to the inn?
I would like to head towards the inn and also just kind of get an idea of where that sleeping giant bar is. You know, so I can stay clear of it.
Yeah, I would not recommend going there, but that's on. That's actually just around the corner here, down the road.
Valida will pick up whatever she has left in the wagon of her stuff, and then pick up Yemek and throw him over her shoulder. Zorath, Jeb.
I do want to
Silver?
turn to the guy and be like,
Oreg, sorry.
is there a weaponsmith in this town?
Oh yeah, you want to speak to, you want to head over to Lionel Coster, Lionel Coster, Lion Shield Coster.
Lion Shield Coaster.
Do I know the blacksmith in this town?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Valida over here. But before I do, I want to put my hand on Jeb's shoulder and be like, look, fire is very glorious, especially for one who loves combat. But you should come with me in the morning.
Why?
I will show you the destruction you have wrought to those who had no say in your destruction. And we will build a shrine for the wildlife.
That doesn't really sound like a fun time to me. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
want to intimidate him to do it.
Relativization.
Yeah, you can roll intimidation, sure. Why not? I'll like to let it.
And you can set the DC on this yourself, Jeb, because you know your character.
No, okay, yeah. I thought you were about to say, I was like, wow, am I setting? Well, let's see. I gotta remember this stuff here. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, I've got like actual shit intimidation rolls. 7.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very good, is it?
It's
You
not.
guys are starting against it. I think that's usually how it works.
What against it were you saying?
Usually it's insight, but also DM makes rules, so.
Yeah, I feel like for intimidation, insight doesn't make as much sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll something against it?
No, I think you, like I said, you set your own
No, that's
DC because
good.
you know your character. So
Okay. I feel like that's probably not going to meet the DC. I'm afraid.
and
I kind of wanted it to, but
You can roll
It doesn't
persuasion
mean-
against it.
yeah, it doesn't mean that you have to not do it either. You can not be intimidated, but still be like, okay, I'll do it, but I'm not.
Well, the
scared
way
of
I
it.
was intimidating is pretty much just me kind of like, I don't want to do it too hard because I know he's a gnome. But I'm kind of just like grasping his shoulder here, like a little tighter.
Mhm.
Just like
Just
it's
slightly
like
tighter.
versus a reply of like a okay versus fine.
yeah, he doesn't seem too attentive about it.
Anyway, I just like shake my head and I start like heading off with Valida.
I'll go with Jack. Why not?
Let's
Sildar,
go explore, Jeb.
Sildar has a little conversation with Elmer Barthen.
Elmer.
Elmer Barthen before catching up with you all. And the sun at this time is beginning to go down. Still some light out, but you only have like an hour or two left of daylight. So, it's up to you. We could head to the farm, talk to this Quilin, or Quilin, or get some rest at the tavern. I mean, that's where I'd like to go.
Yeah, I think we should probably go sleep.
I won't stop you, but we need to take care of this fire as soon as possible.
Jack is going to volunteer to go talk with the mayor just to see what kind of incompetent person they are led to believe to be.
Okay. Is anybody going to go with Jack, or is Jack heading off on Jack's own?
Sildar wants to head for an inn.
Yeah, he's heading to the Stonehill Inn.
Okay, sure. I'll ask him where he's going, and when he says so, I'll tell him that I'll meet him there later, and I'll go with Jack.
We'll meet you there as well.
That's fine. I'll have a drink waiting for you.
Make it 2.
Cheers,
You
mate.
said we got 10 gold from the delivery, right?
Each of you. Yeah, each of you got 10
Yeah,
gold.
but Jack turned down her gold for now. For now.
It wasn't stolen.
So you head over to the town hall, I guess is what I'll call it, because I don't know what it actually is called.
Town hall works. What was the mayor's name again?
So he's technically
wait, it
the
wasn't
town
mentioned.
master, and his name is Harbin Wester.
Wester. Alright, I look down at Jeb and I go, gonna try something interesting here, mate. Will you be willing to play along?
Yeah, I can play. Sure.
Good. We're gonna have a game of pretend. And walk up to the town hall doors and just see if the door is open first.
Okay, yeah, getting dark, so... Yeah, it's still open, we'll say. You're
Jack
able
peeks.
to open, yeah.
Go in and look around to see if who is in the entranceway, if anyone.
Okay, so when you look in, the town master's hall has sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward, orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." The notice bears the town seal and a indistinguishable signature. Yeah. So,
Alright.
as you enter, it's fairly quiet. There doesn't seem to be too many people in. However, down the hall to the right, there is still a faint glow of a candle in the room.
Head towards the doorway and knock on the door frame. Go, hello?
Who's there?
Sorry to trouble you, maid. My name is Captain Jack Sparrow, and was hoping to speak with the mayor of this fine town.
Captain. Captain of what?
Captain of a vessel, dear sir. I'm merely traveling across the lands, and I just happened to check into your town hall here to hopefully speak with you of a matter that hopefully one of your position is able to resolve.
He looks you up and down, trying to get a feel for you. And what does this matter? Speak of.
We just came from the woods, dear sir, and I believe, are you, forgive me, but are you Corbin Wester?
That is I, yes,
Ah, yes, I have heard from you from the next town over. So good people over there.
Good things, I hope,
fondly of you.
yes.
Yes, indeed, good things. And unfortunately, as we were coming through the woods, I pulled Jeb over. This dear lad, he had an unfortunate spell accident, and there is a fire that is going through the woods, and
Oh, no.
we were unable to put it out. We were hoping that this that you had some contacts in order to hopefully put out the fire before it spreads too far.
Yeah, I could put my best men on it. Scrambles through some, like, papers.
Of course, I know that we need time in order to go through all this, and hope that you were able to have some distinguished, able-bodied men go out come next light, since it is unfortunately very dark, and of course you know very well that no one should be battling these flames in the dark.
Of course not. No, that would be crazy. Yes, in the morning I'll send out, few men, buckets. Where did you say these fires were?
Just coming in, just going up the hill where you can see that lovely forest overhead. And, yes, it was quite an ordeal when we came through there. We even dealt with some orcs in the area, and, thankfully, young Jeb here, I pat Jeb's shoulder, managed to vanquish some of them in self-defense using said unfortunate magic. And even our two fellow comrades were able to take them down as we were helping another individual who was being held captive by them.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
That's me. I'm super strong. First mate, Jeb.
Shit. 5.
He laughs. Yeah, I'm sure, yes, you almost had me there. That's funny.
Ah, yes, but I am very serious about the fire and the orcs. However, it is mostly our companion, Zorag. He even has a few jaws. If he may share with them, show them to you in the morn, if that so pleases you.
Jaws of the orcs?
Yes, jaws of orcs. Yes, that's quite a collection already.
Okay, bring him in the morning. Now, if you've had
But yes, I just wanted to introduce ourselves and bring attention to the fire, and we hope that you have a good evening. Right, Jeb?
Yeah, I mean, try not to put out all the fire. If you want to leave just a little bit, that's fine with me too.
I roughly jostle Jeb's shoulder with a laugh. Used these days.
Yeah.
It's like, we will allow you to your evening and you're preparing, and hope to speak with you in the morning.
On your way out, says, "Stay out of trouble, you two."
Yes.
Leave a little
Leaving
bit.
the room. It's like, he may or may not have bought it. Out of practice.
I think you did quite well. Honestly, I don't even think that he thinks that there is a fire, and that's a good in my book.
More so trying to deceive him on the goblins or orcs or whatever that sign said. But yes, now, want to come with me over to the Sleeping Giant, or are you just heading over to Stonehill?
No, I'll come with you. Maybe we should pick up a quest to kill the orcs, though. Get some more money.
Like, is there another poster that's outside that I could just grab?
Yeah, you can grab the post.
grab the poster. It's like, maybe Zorag and Valiada might be interested as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so you two are heading to the Sleeping Giant Inn. What
Yes.
is Zorag and Valiada doing?
Heading to that farm to see if Quaileen is around and knows where Rydoth is.
Okay, Zorag, you tagging along for that?
Yeah, I'm tagging along for that.
Okay.
Just Goblin slung over his shoulder the whole way.
Multiple goblin
I've
jaws.
got like
slung over
goblin
his-
jaws, like
Yeah.
put around my belt, just like they're just dangling. 9 of the sons of bitches.
Yeah, so you head toward Queen's farm. It probably takes you like 40 minutes of walking, maybe like 35 walking to get to
Ooh.
her farm.
Ooh.
It's
Say
it's
that
kind of
5
like on
minutes.
the outskirts of town a bit. I can find the page this is on, because like I said, Act 2 things open up, dude. So it's like everything is available. Okay. So you approach this I believe it's actually an orchard. No.
Oh.
It's just a farm. It's just a farm, guys. Come on. Why did you say orchard?
I'm
Why
not interested.
would you say that?
anymore.
Okay.
We leave.
You
It's
approach
like
this,
there's no trees with fruit. Fuck this, I'm out, dude.
this farm, and
Like, dropped a little basket that he had to pick along fruit with him.
outside outside
I
the
fashioned a basket out of the jaws, hoping for some apples, and all I found was fucking corn.
Oh, that might be a good gift.
yeah, that's
A
fall
basket
time, so
jaw.
it's corn. That's a good point. Yeah. So, you see a halfling woman. She's a shorter woman, carrying a basket full of, it looks like, corn and stuff, toward her house.
Is it a basket or a cornucopia? No, I'm kidding.
It's a basket. I don't know. Let me roll for that.
Behold the smart assery on
It's a
Phandelver.
basket.
No, like just
I'm joking. Yeah, I
fall.
know.
There's just big cornucopia just full of pumpkins and gourds and corn.
Valida will call out Quaileen.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
I am Valida Takun, daughter of the mountains, captain of the guards of Udengald, and blacksmith of the Armor and Hammer Guild.
Wow.
I've come.
Quite a few titles there.
Yes, they're all very important to me, and I've got to say them. We were told you know where we might find Rydoth, the druid.
Oh, why do you want to find Rydoth?
There's a forest fire building
Oh no.
outside of town, and we're looking for help to stop it before it reaches here.
Of course, yes. Come in. I'll make you some tea, and I'll tell you where you can find him.
Can I fit in this door?
Good question.
You know, she has actually a pretty. It's not like halfling-sized house.
Okay.
It's more of like a standard-sized house. She probably has some workers that live on the property as well, so that's probably why.
Okay.
So yeah,
crouch
you
through the
can
door.
fit in. So, there's a forest fire.
Yes, we had to rush through it to get here. We wanted to make sure it got taken care of before it reached town and caused more destruction.
Of course. Yes, Rydoth, he's of a nature-loving sort, and he can, put out fires. So, yeah, I believe he said that he was heading towards the ruins of Thunder Tree last I spoke to him.
How many days travel is that from here?
It's just by the Neverwinter Woods. So, that would be...
The direction we came from.
He's dead!
Actually, I think this will be the first time you guys see this map.
Oh,
Over here, I
cute.
think I made this map safe for you guys to see. Probably should have checked first.
Oh
But
yeah, it's all blacked out.
yeah, perfect. Okay, so the Neverwinter Wood is... Where's the pool? Is this
The
woods
compass.
up here? Sorry, stream, I gotta zoom out a bit.
There's a polygon reveal tool as well if you want to use that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a really big wooded area.
Oh, it's up there.
So it's, you know,
Oh,
kind of
Phandalin
revealing
up
pieces
there,
of
David.
the wood line so you can see it. Yeah, so that whole thing up there is the Neverwinter Wood. So it's probably...
Is it really Neverwinter there? Sorry.
I honestly don't know that much D&D lore, so...
Sorry.
So somewhere along that tree line up there. So it's probably like a day or two travel.
I don't know if we'll have the time then.
I'm gonna turn to Valida. Like, I think it best we go back to the tavern.
Looks like there's not much we can do today, or tonight at least. If we can find help to at least keep it from reaching the town in the morning.
Aye.
Well, thank you for your help, Quailing.
Of course, no problem.
If you have any other ideas on how to stop it, let us know.
I could send some of my workers to, with buckets, maybe?
That could be helpful. We could try to get more people from the town as well.
And if Rydoth shows up, I can always ask him. Tell him.
Please do.
But he seemed to he was going to be out a while.
Alright, we'll keep an ear out for him. Otherwise, we'll look for more help in the town. She'll
Okay.
stand up to leave.
I'll be following behind.
Where, are you new to town?
Yes, we just arrived here today.
You have anywhere to stay?
We were gonna check in at the Stonehill Inn.
Okay. Yes. That's fine. I have lofts. The hay loft if you need to save money, but it's not going to be as comfortable as the Stonehill Inn. So.
Would you be alright with me having this goblin here? She'll kind of move her shoulder. So I don't know that
You
they'll
brought
let me.
that in.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll let me have a room in the inn with him.
Oh, pretend he's a prop. You're an entertainer.
I prefer not. I have a son, and I just would be worried.
Understandable. I'll see if I can get a room at the inn then.
Okay, and you might not want to show them the goblin.
I'll sneak a bit
Do you know if this town has a prison cell?
Oh yes, at Townmaster's Hall. There's cells there.
Maybe we can inquire with him.
Seems like a good idea.
Thank you again for all your help.
No problem. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. She'll crouch out of the door.
Okay. Are you two heading to the
Town
inn
master.
or the
We gotta go to
Townmaster?
The town master, get rid of
Yeah.
this goblin.
Okay, so as Valida and Zorag head to the Townmaster's Hall, Jeb
that guy's
and
never gonna get to sleep.
Jeb and Jack heading to the Sleeping Giant Inn, the one place they were told to avoid. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah!
Everyone's gonna die.
Maybe
You-
Jack won't throw a nat 1 for deception next time.
Yeah, that was rough.
But then again, she did try to bullshit her way with saying that they dealt with orcs, not goblins. So
Yeah.
Just show up at the town master, like, I heard you have some orc jaws. It's like, what?
oh, that's gonna be fun, especially since Jack mentioned Zorag by name.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of fucking goblins.
Well, anyways, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver. We really appreciate the support. Come check us out on YouTube and on Mondays for our Amoris homebrew campaign run by Equaisnotfunny.
Yes.
And we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Bye.